morning, students. This is your Vinayak sir. Today we are going to learn about fractions and its types. Types of fractions. Before going to begin with this, do you know anywhere that where we will use the fractions? You know? Yeah, where we will use? Sorry, say it loudly. Yeah, to make a parts in whole, correct it is. So because of that, we will learn that all the things where we will use the fractions. Fractions we will use it in day-to-day life, like give half chapati. When you cut the sandwich, we will divide that one into equal parts. Generally, we will use in pizza. Pizza is cut into either 6 parts or 8 parts. So before going to move that where we will use and all applications and all, let's understand what is the meaning of the fraction. So here in this one, in this class we are going to learn about these things. First one is we will understand the concept of fractions and how we will represent. Second, difference between the types of fractions like proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction. Third one is application part, that is solving the exercise or identification or classification of fractions based on their types. Okay, so let's begin with this. Here, so what are the fractions? First we will learn with this. The meaning of the fraction is, fractions are way of representing parts of a whole. For example, we know the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and infinite. Those are representation of quantities. 1 quantity, 2 quantity, 3 quantities. We'll call them as what? Whole. But fractions are what? They are representing the parts of the whole. For example, I will take the circle. I will take what? Circle. If I want to divide this one into 2 equal parts, to represent this, we can't go with the 1, 2, 3, we can't say. To represent that, we required what? Fractions. So because of that, meaning of the fraction is what? It's a way of representation of what it is? Parts of whole. Now, look at this. This is the example I took. What is that example? 2 by 5. In this 2 by 5, we get one number above the line, one number below the line. So above the line what it is, below the line what it is, we'll learn. And then we'll see to that. Now look at this. That only we used to say that key parts of fractions. First one is numerator. What is the meaning of the numerator means? The numerator is the top number, or we'll say that the number which will come above the line and then written above the fraction line. It tells you how many equal parts you have out of a whole. You have means how many equal parts you have selected. So if I take the fraction 2 by 5, in that 2 is called as numerator, which means out of whole we have selected how many? 2 parts. And then in this 2 by 5, we'll call 2 is the numerator. Meaning is that many parts we have selected. And then second key part is what? Denominator. The meaning of denominator is the bottom number in a fraction. It will be written below the line. It tells us total number of equal parts in the whole. So example, we took already the same thing. That is what? 2 by 5. We understood 2 means what? Numerator. 5 means denominator. Meaning of the denominator is that we have to divide that one into equal parts. of a 5 in each one. Whenever you take a whole, how many parts we have to divide? That will be represented by what? Denominator. Okay. So that only we will see in this. Just look at this. I will take this and I will show you. This one is how much we took? One whole we took. We divided this one into how many equal parts? 2 equal parts. Out of that we selected only. If we select this one, we'll call that one as what? 1 by 2. Both together we will call that one as what? 1 whole. Same way, I will take the 4 equal parts. Now we got what? Same whole we took. But how many parts we divided? 1, 2, 3, 4. That total number of parts we written in the denominator. If we select 1, we will call that one as 1. Because of that, each part represents it what? 1 by 4. Same way, in this, I selected this one. Okay, I will take this. Just look at this. This is a 1 whole. How many parts we divided? 6 parts. What do you mean by 6 parts? Is it denominator? Very good. What is written in the numerator? What is written in the numerator? 1. 1 is called as what? Numerator. Good. Understood? Can you tell me now what is a numerator and what is a denominator in this one?
In this, 8 is a denominator and 1 is numerator.
Very good. Correct. I will take the one more. Can you tell me now what is a numerator and denominator? Okay. 1 is not a denominator. 1 is above the line. Above the line is called as numerator. Below the line is called as denominator. Below the line everywhere 9 is bottom. 9 represents what? 9 equal parts in a whole. 9 is called as what? Denominator. 1 is called as what? Numerator. Understood? So because of that, this way, each whole is represented into how many equal parts, it will be decided by what? Denominator. How many parts we'll select, that will be decided by what? Numerator. Based on this numerator and denominators, okay, we will see that types of the fractions. Before going to types of the fractions, we'll do one hands-on activity. This hands-on activity is also same like this one only, and we'll learn how we can represent the fractions with the help of this rectangles. Okay, let's take that one. Just see here. We'll take the fraction of which one? 2 by 3. Okay, this one you have to do it on the hands-on activity. Before that, I will show you how to represent the 5 by 2. Reverse of that. What it is? I will show you how to represent 2 by 4. 2 by 4. Just look at this. To represent that, first we require what? 1 whole. I will take a whole. I will keep it at here. I can't break this. Because of that, I have some small quantities. I will take it and I will place on this. Yellow one I took. Second I took. I placed it in here. Third I took. I placed it in here. And then I will take the fourth part. I will place it in here. All together, these will make what? 1 whole. If I divide this whole into how many equal parts I divided? 4 equal parts. I have to represent how much? 2 by 5. 4 equal parts means total number of parts. 2 I have to select. So how I will represent? Either I will take 2 parts and the what is in my hands, that represents what? 2 by 4. Or else I will take these 2 parts. What is left on the slate? It is what? 2 by 4. If somebody asks us to show the 1 by 4, how we have to do? I will take 1 more parts. Now what is left? 1 by 4. This is 2 by 4. This is how much? 3 by 4. Now we get all I placed. This is called as what? 4 by 4, or altogether it is called as 1 whole. 1 whole. Understood? Same way, can you show me that 3 by 2 now? Anyone who will show? Okay, come. Hold this one and show 3 by 2. First, what you have to do? Divide the whole into 3 equal parts. 3 by 2. For that, you have to take 3 parts. Okay? 3 parts you have to take and you have to place on the whole. Now, what you did? You divided this whole into how many equal parts? 3 equal parts are. Now, how much you have to do is to show 2 by 3. Means what you have to take? You have to take 1. How many parts are left there? 2 by 3 parts are left. So, this way we will represent what? 3 by 2 on a whole with rectangle. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, thank you. Now we will move to the next. So my question is again same. What it is? What is the denominator? What is the denominator? No, tell something. 3 is the denominator. Okay. What do you mean by denominator?
Sir, the number below the line is called denominator.
Correct. What is the meaning of that?
Total number of parts of a whole.
Very good. That is the correct answer. What it is? Total number of parts of a whole. That is what we will call that one as 3. 3 is called as what? Denominator. Next, what is the numerator? 2 is the numerator. Correct. But what is the meaning of the numerator?
Total number of equal parts selected.
Very good. Total number of equal parts selected. Okay. That only equal parts selected is called as what? Numerator. Now coming to the types of fractions. What it is? Types of fractions. In that first we have what? Proper fraction. The meaning of that proper fraction is, you have to understand that in the fraction we will get one top number, one bottom number. That only we will call numerator and denominator. Proper fraction has a smaller numerator compared to the denominator. When we compare numerator and denominator, when we get smaller part in the numerator, if the denominator is big, we'll call that kind of a fractions as what? Proper fractions. Okay, so that we will learn with this one. I will show how it will looks. Okay. We will take this. Just look at this. This time we'll show with the circle. Whatever the parts you want to select. First you have to select what? Denominator. I will take this circle. I will make little bit bigger one so that you can see. Now I will divide this one into how many equal parts? 6 equal parts. I have to select it. Okay, I will take it and I will select some of the parts in this. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. How many parts I selected? 5 parts are selected. Can you tell me now what is the fraction I selected? What number I selected? What number it represents the color? Parts? 5 by 6. Is that correct or wrong? We will check. Just look at this. This is what? We got 5 by 6. Now if I fill this, how much it become? 6 by 6. If I remove it, 5 by 5. I removed one more, how much it became? 4 by 6. I removed one more, it became how much? 3 by 6. I removed one more color, how much it represents? 2 by 6. And last, if I select only one part, how many parts I selected? Only one part we shaded. That is what we will call it as what type of fraction? Proper. In this 1 by 2 also we have smaller numerator than denominator. In this 2 by 6 also we have smaller numerator than the denominator. Third also 3 by 6, 3 is smaller than denominator. 4 is also smaller than denominator. 5 is also smaller than denominator. These all are examples of proper fraction. Meaning of proper fraction is numerator should be smaller than denominator. Understood? Now we will go to the next one. Okay. What it is? Improper fraction. It's a reverse of that. What it is? An improper fraction has a numerator larger than denominator. Example I took at here. 3 by 2. 3 is numerator larger than that. 5 by 4. 5 is larger than 4. In both the fractions we get what? Numerator greater than what? Denominator. Now we come to the question. How we can represent? That's also there, no? So when you are representing that, same thing I will take. Just look at this. This is what it represents. 5 by 6 proper. If I select this, how many parts it will be selected? 6. Okay. Now look at this. I will take it and I add one more because I have to select this and I have to make the bigger one, right? One more. This I will make. Now look at this. I will select this parts also so that I can fill this. How many parts I have selected? All 6 by 6. Now I will remove this. How many parts I selected? 4 by 6. How many parts I selected? 2 by 6. If I do this, how many parts I selected? 3 by 6. If I do this, how many parts I selected? 6. If I look at this whole thing, how many total number of parts are there in each whole? Here also we have 6. Here also we have 6. Therefore, denominator means what? Total number of equal parts in each whole. How much? 6. But how many parts I selected totally? We have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This fraction represents what? 8 by 6. But actually we can't do like this. To make it 8 by 6, what we'll do? First we will complete one complete. One whole will complete. And then how many we required? Here we got 6. 2 more was there. Total how many it become? 8 by 6. Because of this only we will write this one as what? 1, 2 by 6. 1 whole, 2 by 6. So that is the called as what type of fraction we will call that one. That is a different name we will call. That only we used to call that one as mixed fraction. What is that definition? We'll learn in 2 minutes. Okay. This way we will represent what? Improper fractions. Okay, let's represent one more so that we can do it quickly. Just I will take this, I will delete, I will take one more. You tell me which one you want. One of the example I will take one more. That we will take, can we take 3 upon, how much will take? 5. How we can represent this one? First we have to divide one whole into how many equal parts? 3. I will take. And how many parts I have to select? That I will take. And I will select. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Are we selected all the 5 parts? No. Because of that, I have to take one more circle. Or we will call this one as what? One more whole. Okay, this I will take. Okay, this I filled. How many parts we require still? 5. Now this is representation of improper fraction. That is what? 5 by 3. 3 by 3 represents one whole. This 2 by 3 represents the proper fraction. Okay, because of that we come to this one. Just look at this. This is what about this improper fraction. That only we'll call this together. What we written here now, 1, 2 by 3 is called as what type of a fraction? We'll call this one as last type of a fraction. It is mixed fraction. What is the meaning of mixed fraction? Mixed fraction is a combination of a whole and a proper fraction. Just now I showed you how it will looks and and all. Here it is. Now look at this. This is the combination of a whole and this is the combination of what? Proper fraction. How will represent? Here it is. 8 by 6 means 1 whole, 2 by 6. And this is 1, 2 by 3. That only we'll call this one as 5 by 3 as an improper fraction. 8 by 6 as what? Improper fraction of 1, 2 by 6. So this is all about what types of the fractions we have so far learned. Okay. So next is that. So we'll do the quick recapitulation. What are the things we have learned so far? First, just look at this. We learned about what? What are fractions? Okay. So before then we learned about key factors called as what? Numerator, denominator. Then we learned about types of fractions, improper fractions. So we will do this one lastly by a quick recap with the one small video with Tata Classic. Let's watch it, recall what it has done. It was there with the story narrator. Okay, when it is, how it is and all. Just enjoy the movie and this story.
Ravi and Sheila are at a pizza outlet with their mother. Ravi's mother places Ravi and Sheila are at a pizza outlet with their mother. Ravi's mother places an order for 2 veg pizzas. After some time, the waiter serves a veg pizza divided into 6 equal slices.
Now understand the same way it is come. Only thing it is what? Story as with the pizza. And how many parts it is, all it is showing with the pizza.
Tell friends that the second pizza would be arriving shortly.
Mommy, can I have 3 slices of pizza?
Sure, my dear. Here you are. 3 slices for you. 2 for Sheila. And 1 for me. But before you begin eating, can you tell me how you will represent the portion that you have on your plates as a fraction?
Can you tell me now before we play that one is have you got that all the things so that we can do the recapitulation quickly? What fraction it represents? How many parts are there on the plate? 3. How many total parts we divided? 6. What is the fraction it represents? Very good. What it represents? 3 by 6. You tell me now what is the fraction it represents? 2 by 6. Very good, Saish. Now Satdeep, can you tell me now what it represents? 1 by 6. So we will get the same answer from him also. Ravi, just look at it.
Let me guess. I have 2 parts out of a total of 6 parts. That means I have 2/6 of the pizza.
You are right, Sheila. Well, Ravi, how would you represent the portion that you have as a fraction?
Mommy, I have 3/6 of the pizza. While you are having 1/6 of the pizza.
Excellent. But do you know what kind of fractions are these?
No, Mummy. Could you explain?
2/6, 3/6 and 1/6 are all known as proper fractions as their numerators are smaller than their denominators. For example, in the fraction 2/6, the numerator 2 is smaller than the denominator 6.
Okay, this is all what? Proper fractions. 2 by 6, 3 by 6, 1 by 6. Now we'll learn the next one. That is what?
In the meantime, the waiter arrives with a second veg pizza that is again divided into 6 slices.
I'm not too hungry, so I
One for Sheila and one for me.
Now I have 7 slices of pizza. I am going to enjoy my meal.
You seem to be in a hurry, my son. Let me see if you can express the number of slices that you have now as a fraction.
Okay.
I have
As you come to know that, here is one whole. Here it is what? Proper fraction combination. If we add all the parts, total how many parts it became? 7. Out of how many? 6. 7 by 6. So that is what? Improper.
7 slices of pizza now. As each pizza was divided into 6 equal parts, I have 7 such parts.
But that isn't a proper fraction, right, Mummy?
You are right, my child. That is an improper fraction as the numerator is larger than the denominator.
Clear? That is all about what? Improper.
Full slice.
Exactly. You have 1 and 1/6 of a pizza. This is known as a mixed fraction because the fraction is made up of a whole number and a proper fraction.
But how do you convert an improper fraction to a mixed fraction?
That's simple. All you need to do is divide the numerator by the denominator. The quotient that you obtain is the whole number of the mixed fraction. The remainder upon the divisor forms the other part of the mixed fraction.
So this is all about what? How we will convert and all. Okay. So now this is all we have learned about the different types of the fractions. So that's the key point we have to take from that. So these are the parts we have covered and we have learned it in this class. Okay. Let's solve some of the questions which you have to do it in your notebook. Let's take this. Everyone take some notebooks and we'll solve 1 or 2 questions from that exercise. Open notebooks and take it. Exercise 8.5, page number how much? 119. Okay. Open. Page number 119, take it and we'll solve some of the questions from that. So identify the types of question, fraction. Okay, so I will, so that we can solve it quickly. Here is the question. I will take 2 sums and we'll see which of them are proper fraction, which of them are improper fraction. So see which of these are proper fraction. See, question number 2, I will take it as which of these are improper fraction. Okay, I will take first question, that is 3 by 7. Another one, B, 8 by 6. Okay. And then, which one is the proper, which one is improper? How will compare? First, we'll compare the numerator. Equals to 3. Denominator is equals to how much we got? 7. In this, 3 is smaller than 7, which means numerator is smaller than 7. Because of that, this one is what type of a fraction? Proper fraction. Okay. In this, numerator is 8. Denominator is 6. When we compare, 8 is greater than 6, which means numerator is greater than denominator. Therefore, this one is what type of a fraction? Improper fraction. Okay? Same way, which of them are improper will take it in this. I will take 3 by 2, 1 in this. I will take 1 by 7 in this. Again, when we compare in this, numerator equals to 3, denominator equals to 2. 3 is greater than 2. 3 is numerator, numerator is greater than 2. So means denominator. Because of that, it is again what? Improper fraction. Now this one, can you tell me now orally which fraction it is? Which fraction is? It is proper fraction. Why it is a proper fraction?
Because the numerator is smaller than the denominator.
Very good, correct. So now I will write on this after this. You write down this afterwards and you solve it your own. Okay. So now I will take one more fraction and you have to tell what type of a fraction it is. Okay. So now I will write on the board. Just look at this. I will take this 2. I will write 1 upon 3. What type of fraction it is? Mixed fraction. Why we call this one as mixed fraction? This one is whole. This one is what type of a fraction? Proper fraction. Because of that, combination whole and proper fraction is known as what? We will call this one as mixed fraction. Okay? Understood? So lastly, you have to solve some of the problems from your textbook. That is exercise 8.5, page number 19. So take that 2 sums and solve it. So those are attached here. So exercise, first one is, which of them are proper fraction? Question number 3, 18 by 27. Next one is 18 by 20. Question number 4. Question number 5. 17 by 19, and question number 6, 21 by 20. These all 4 sums you have to take it as homework and you solve. Okay. So these are the things we have done. So remember this all the things what we learned today. Proper. What are the fractions? Key points of fraction. Numerator, denominator. After that, what else we learned? Types of fractions. That is what? What is proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. Okay. So this is all for this. Okay. So this class. Thank you all. Thank you.